Hi, this is Alcan. Welcome back to my channel. We had some big transit news today. First was a 12-9 that happened at Cambridge Road train station on the 4 line. And the second situation broke out in the Daily News about an asbestos situation at the East New York Bus Depot in Brooklyn. But we'll get to the first story first. Apparently this morning, a gentleman with his child, after he just got off the phone with the wife, for some reason decided to take his own life, jumped in front of a 4 train at the Cambridge Road train station. Despite efforts from the passengers and the motormen, the father was instantly killed by the train, but the daughter survived with scrapes and cuts. The Samaritans came down the track to pick her up, and the others meant to help everybody off the tracks afterwards. So you get the kid is okay. Unfortunately, the motorman is traumatized, so there'll be more details on that hopefully later. Now, the other big story is the bus depot situation at East New York. This is a bus depot that's been operating since 1947. They have air conditioning and box with material that's contained asbestos, and it's been operating since who knows when. Well, recently somebody discovered it and ratted them out. So now they're doing a containment job to get rid of this asbestos. But unfortunately, asbestos is supposed to have been banned since the 70s. This is a fire retained material that's linked to cancer and other diseases, including lymphoma. I can't pronounce it. It eats in your lungs. Once it gets inside the asbestos, it destroys your lungs. And then there might be 1,000 people affected by this, maybe more, because we don't know sure what's going on. But management apparently looked like they dragged their feet on the situation, so it's not just employees. It turns out there's students from high schools had internships at that bus depot. They might also be affected. So it's not just employees. Now you have civilians affected by this too. I'll show you what it looks like. That's the big story. A lot of politicians are upset about this, and they're trying to get monitoring testing for the employees and those high school students who are participating in a job program with the TA and that bus depot. So we don't know what the outcome is going to be. If all these people test positive for asbestos in their lungs, the agency is going to have big problems in their hands. I mean, the employees can't sue until they retire, but the family of the interns, since they're not employees of transit, yes, they can file lawsuits, and they'll be in the millions. This is a bad situation. According to the Daily News, that one of the supervisors didn't take this thing seriously enough to have testing done right away. Dragged the feet like for 2 years. This was in the paper. I'm not mentioning no names because eventually this, could end up in the courts. But I'm not surprised that something like this could happen because unfortunately New York City Transit, under the state Taylor law, can ignore safety rules and regulations at their pleasure. That's why you didn't have the update signal systems and other stuff in place until the late 20th century. Everybody's up with automatic systems and everything by the end of the 80s, but not transit. It took them until too many train accidents for them to do that. Well, like I said, they're trying to get rid of the stuff now, but we don't know what the situation is going to be because, like I said, once that stuff gets into your lungs, it's going to be eating it up. So if you have worked in a depot, try to get medical attention and get regular checkups to make sure that no asbestos got into your system. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop.